So we're just having a little conversation about what we call the women's trio section of FLATLAND, and we've been talking about communication and the different subsets of communication. I think that there are these three subsets of communication that I think FLATLAND thrives on. The world in which FLATLAND lives, we explore miscommunication, forced communication, and false communication. Under like one of those subsets of this forced and false communication, we find peer pressure and bullying, you know, that come as responses to us not being able to understand one another and miscommunicating with one another.
So just bouncing and using the surfaces of bouncing with your foot and having it send you to a whole different place in your body. I think right now I think I'm focusing most on using that as also the same relationship of like within the context of all of that, of having an expectation of yourself and then having the results of that like bounce you to another place that you have to kind of build up, and also in our relationships with one another of like bouncing off of one another and then receiving something and then getting sent in another direction, and the constant maintenance of that is part of it that makes it kind of seem a little never ending, or like reciprocal, or like a sequence that never can really end. It would never resolve.
And that we're also not grounded people.
Right.
So
and what does that say if we're not grounded, you know, like whatever questions or issues that might bring up, that like the
untrustworthy.
Yeah, you know, the conversation of what it means to not be grounded, for the different meanings that grounded can mean. Right. Is it selfish? Is it self-serving? Is it, you know, attention grabbing? Like we're always
flighty,
buying.
flaky.
Right. And all of those negative connotations that brings.